Queen Mary of Denmark once again surprises the public with her ability to innovate and her empathy towards the most urgent social causes. In a move that not only connects royalty with modern trends, but also demonstrates a genuine concern for Danish youth, the consort of King Frederik has announced the launch of her first podcast, Ensom Ungdom. This new project, presented under the auspices of the Mary Foundation, is a 3-episode program aimed at raising awareness about the growing problem of loneliness among young people in Denmark. In the Instagram post shared this Sunday, Mary appeared radiant and relaxed, wearing headphones and holding a phone in her hand. "Some days I am in the mood for entertainment, and other times I use it to acquire knowledge," wrote the Queen, explaining how her own habit of listening to podcasts during her travels became the inspiration for this new initiative. Without a doubt, her desire to reach out to young people on their own terms and the sensitivity shown towards the issue of loneliness, a problem that affects 73% of Danish teenagers between the ages of 16 and 19, demonstrates a deep empathy for the new generation. Queen Mary emphasized how this project aims to combine a professional approach with personal narratives, offering testimonies from young people sharing their experiences with loneliness, as well as expert analysis. This combination makes the content accessible and relevant, and it could mark a turning point in addressing the issue of youth loneliness in Denmark. Mary herself has commented that although her foundation's team does not have much experience with the podcast format, the intention is to reach the listeners' hearts and convey the message that no one is alone in their struggles. Since marrying Prince Frederik in 2004, the Australian who became a princess has shown a deep commitment to social welfare and support for the most vulnerable. After raising 1.1 million Danish kroner in connection with her wedding, Mary has devoted a considerable part of her public life to promoting charitable causes and combating issues such as bullying, domestic violence, and social exclusion. This podcast is another step in her mission to create a more inclusive society, especially for young people. Interestingly, this launch also brings her closer to other members of royalty who have explored the world of podcasts. Queen Camilla of the United Kingdom launched a podcast earlier this year for her book club, The Queen's Reading Room, while Meghan Markle had already ventured into the format with Archetypes, where she discussed topics such as feminism and the role of women. However, unlike Camilla or Meghan, Mary has opted for a more social and less personal approach, focusing on a specific problem affecting thousands of young Danes. The Queen herself seems aware of the need to connect with young people on an emotional level. In the photos shared by the Danish royal house to promote the podcast, Mary looks relaxed, with a warm smile and approachable attitude meant to convey the idea that royalty can also be close and understanding. This is no coincidence, as the Danish monarchy has been working for years to modernize its image and establish a deeper bond with its citizens. But Mary does not only draw attention for her charitable initiatives. Recently, she and her husband, King Frederik, were the protagonists of a dazzling photo session in the Great Hall of Frederick VIII's palace in Amalienborg. In the series of 3 portraits published, Mary appears dressed in an elegant white round-necked dress, combined with a pair of Belle Epoque diamond earrings that she bought at an auction for her 50th birthday. In one of the portraits, the Queen wears a delicate chain with a small diamond letter F, a tender nod to her husband Frederik. This gesture is not simply a matter of style, but a way of expressing her affection for her husband, with whom she has shared more than 2 decades of public and private life. The diamond F, created by the Danish brand Halberstadt, has become one of Mary's signature accessories. In fact, this piece of jewelry has been seen on several occasions, including important events such as the anniversary of Aalborg University, or during the official visit to India in March 2023. It seems that Queen Mary, much like her royal sister, Kate Middleton, understands how sentimental details in jewelry can tell personal stories that resonate with the public. The comment by designer Karl Lagerfeld, who described Kate Middleton as a younger sister of Mary, is hard to ignore. Both royals share a similar taste for personalized pendants with initials and jewelry with intimate meaning. Kate has been seen with necklaces bearing her children's initials and a pendant with the letter W as a tribute to her husband, Prince William. In her own way, Mary has also made these gestures a fundamental part of her public identity, something that only enhances her charisma and makes her more relatable to the public. This 2024 has been a challenging year for the Danish royal family, with numerous responsibilities and official events, but the royals have managed to maintain a close connection with the public. The launch of the podcast Lonely Youth comes at an especially relevant moment just before the first anniversary of King Frederick's coronation. And it seems that Mary has a clear goal: to use the royal platform not only to inspire and entertain, but also to deeply connect with the issues affecting today's youth. Without a doubt, this new initiative promises to become a benchmark for the modern monarchy, one that does not limit itself to ceremonial acts, but also strives to address contemporary issues from an authentic and meaningful perspective. Queen Mary is building a legacy that transcends the pomp and circumstance of royal life, creating a lasting impact on Danish society. As the world closely follows every movement of European royalty, Mary's podcast could mark the beginning of a new era for the monarchy's efforts to be more than just a symbol. It becomes an example of how digital platforms and modern media can be used to generate positive change, especially in the sectors of society that need it most. It is possible that more royals will follow in Mary's footsteps. What is evident is that the Queen of Denmark has left a significant mark, showing how the monarchy can evolve and remain relevant in an ever-changing digital world. Mary's connection with the youth of Denmark and her commitment to addressing the problems they face reminds us that there is transformative power in closeness, and in every seemingly simple gesture, like putting on headphones and listening intently,